Hey guys, I'm Mitch and this is Super Platinum Achievement, and I'm going to review for you today a few Zelda accessories for the Nintendo Switch. Let's check them out. So today I've got a carrying case for the Switch that is a Zelda theme. It's like a satchel, if you will, and that fits your dock. Let me grab that here, and any charging cables you have. You got your charger, you can put that in there, and then a controller. So we're going to use the mount here that goes in right there, and then it also comes with a protective case for the Switch. So after using this for a little bit, this little case is super snug, and I'm not a big fan of this case by itself. You can see it's super thin. It does have a little bit of room there in case you have some grips on there, but it's so snug that if you have a grip case, it's not going to fit. I've got this other case here on mine right now that's got a little bit added grip. It is a Zelda themed case as well, and that fits in there. However, it doesn't fit well with the strap. I mean, you have to really shove it in there, and it's really inconvenient with that on there. But it goes in, and then you can close it. And that goes in there. And zip it up, and it's kind of like a laptop bag. So you've got your handle, or you've got your strap. You also have a little bit extra storage back here for any games or any other accessories you might have. I wouldn't put a controller back there. It's not going to be very well protected. But yeah, it's really lightweight, makes it easy to carry everything around. However, like I said, I do not like the protective case that comes with it for the Switch. And if you want to stick with the Zelda theme, like I am doing today, you'll want to go with something different. If I can get this out, you see this is really tough. So I would not use the one that comes with this unless you don't have anything else. It also doesn't have any game slots, which was a big letdown. You want to have some game slots in there, and it didn't come with anything else to store your games in. So that's a big disappointment. So that's why I would get this guy. It is sold separately. It's meant to be a standalone case, but it sticks with the Zelda theme here. It is a licensed Nintendo product. And it also comes with a set of headphones. I'll show you here. So this, you've probably seen dozens of cases like this. You got the flap that holds 10 games there. You've got your pouch for any accessories, and that's where the headphones are. They're not Zelda themed headphones, which is kind of a bummer. They're just regular black headphones. And then it comes with a couple screen protectors as well if you don't have one already. But this is much nicer to put your Switch in because you don't have to tuck it under that little strap. It works with this case I've got on my Switch already. You just put it in there, put the flap down, and then zip it up. And that's a much better option if you want to stick with the Zelda theme. And look at that. It fits in there. It doesn't fit as perfectly, so this flap doesn't go down and hit the Velcro, but it kind of just lays down, and then you've got this, and that works. So that's what I do if you're sticking with the Zelda theme. And then let's talk about the case that I have on the Switch itself. It does add some comfort there. It's pretty bulky though, as you can see here. It's indented, so when you're using the analog sticks and then pushing the buttons, especially the home button, it's really indented in there and not as easy to press. They tried to make it easier, and same thing with plus and minus, but it's not great. It looks really good though. It would probably look better with the gray Joy-Con theme instead of the red and blue that I have. But it's also got, everything is protected, which is nice. But the big downside of this is it's a pain if you need to take your Joy-Con off, because you got to take the whole case off, which I'm not a fan of. So the case is just a snap-on. You've got one little thing there, and then the rest just snaps off. And it does feel like cheap plastic, so I've not wanted to try too hard to pry it off, but as you can see, it is a little stubborn and it's not easy to get off. So if you're wanting to if you're wanting to detach those Joy-Con, it's not easy. And I don't want to pry too hard because I'm afraid I'm going to break it. Like I said, it feels cheap. There you go. And your Switch is free. See there? And then it does have the screen protector as well, which has this little flap to open it up. I don't know why that's there. I don't see the purpose in that unless you want to take it off completely to clean it or something, but then you just take it off. But yeah, it feels very cheap. It doesn't add a ton of comfort. It does add a little bit. If you need it to be able to fit in cases like this, then it's better than nothing, because your other grips, like your Skull & Co grip or your Mamba case, they're not going to fit in these cases. You'd need different options for that. So out of all these accessories, none of them are really my favorite. I do like the carrying case a lot. The satchel, that's nice for being able to carry everything, lightweight, just throw it in there, feel like it's a little bit protected because it's got some padding in here, and then have room for your case right here. Now this won't fit your Skull & Co case, so that's one thing. If you have like a Skull & Co grip with the Skull & Co case that holds a lot, it won't fit in the satchel there. Kind of a bummer. If you have the Switch Lite, the Switch Lite fits in there kind of snug, but not really. There's really no reason to have the Switch Lite in that though. That ruins the purpose of the Switch Lite because you're not bringing with you all these different accessories. So that's a downside. It really only fits your smaller cases in there. So if you've got a grip case, unfortunately, it's not the best option because you need those bigger cases when you have the grip on your Switch. So as far as like what I would grade these out of 5 stars, the Zelda case here looks cool, feels really cheap, kind of a pain to get off because it snaps on there and you want to be able to access your Joy-Con, and it's also not dockable, so that's not good as well. It makes it too fat. I would give this a 3-star rating. That's the case here. The Zelda themed case that is sold separately from the satchel that comes with the screen protector and headphones. It costs a little bit more than some of the other case options out there because it is Zelda themed, but it functions really well. It's good by itself and it can still fit in there. 10 game slots is a lot to store. I'd give this guy a 4-star rating. And then the satchel itself. It's great for what it comes with. However, the one downside is that it cannot fit anything when you have a grip case in there. You'd have to take the grip case off and put it in this back pouch, or try and store it somewhere else in here, or take it out completely from this case and put it in this slot, which would work, but it's not ideal because it's going to be loose in there and not be as protected. The case that comes with it, not a big fan. This guy, I'd probably also give a 3.5-star rating. It's not quite as bad as a 3-star, but it's not great. There are some cases that I do like better for carrying all your accessories. You can view some of those other reviews we have in our review playlist. I'll also put the card up here. But yeah, I'd give that 3.5 stars. So those are some Zelda accessory options for your Nintendo Switch. If you like these kind of things, reviews, video game related items, anything like that, make sure to subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a lot. We want to be able to keep doing these. Also, if you liked what you saw in this video, give us a big thumbs up and make sure to always stop by with us here at Super Platinum Achievement.